Hi friends, just a little bit of a chit chat today. I don't know for sure when all this started or how long it's really been going on. And it actually breaks my heart, honestly, to tell you the truth. Um, I've only been active on YouTube since probably June-ish, okay? But I've been watching YouTube channels for years and years and years. I didn't really comment a lot. I didn't realize how um, important the comments were and how important the thumbs up and things are. However, um, it doesn't pay. It doesn't. Excuse me. It doesn't cost anything to be nice, or if you do not have something nice to say, move along. Find a different video to watch. Find a different creator to watch. Find whatever. We do not know what walk someone has in their own shoes. We don't know if the gadgets that they have or the items that they have or the home that they have or whatever it is that is causing some of these comments to people I see, not necessarily me. I mean, I've had my fair share of comments myself. However, this is not about me. This is about the world. We don't know the walks that people have and the issues or whatever. We don't know for sure if they were scouring all the secondhand stores to finally get that KitchenAid stand mixer, or they were graciously given one, or that someone helped them get a new car, or someone helped them find an apartment or new furniture, whatever it happens to be. You don't know how hard someone's struggles are. Even though they may have money, that they may not have money to buy all the food because food has gotten absolutely crazy, and that they may have to go to the food bank, that they may have to do things that were beneath them, their own personal beliefs even a couple years back. Life has changed a lot of people, and my parents always taught me to be like, if you have nothing good to say, keep your mouth shut. I mean, there are a lot of videos that I watch. Like I said, I watch, believe me, my fair share of YouTube videos. And if I do not like what the creator is saying, it's not being held against necessarily that particular video. It could just be them, period. It could just be that video, that subject that they're doing, that particular video. But, if I don't like what's being said, I'm not going to thumbs up them. And I'm not going to put a nasty comment down below, because at the end of the day, all of us that's on YouTube, we are in front of the camera. Most of us are. I mean, most of us do not hide behind the screen like that one guy who singled me out, which I thought was very rude, but whatever. He sits behind the camera, or he sits behind the screen. No one sees him, and no one knows what he looks like, but he has the ability to pick on people. We are not in high school. We're not in junior high. I mean, God wants us to love each other and to accept each other. And until we actually break the mold ourselves to be able to love one another and believe in one another and be behind each other like we should be, like, even if you don't believe in God, it is just the way. I mean, even the people who don't believe in God, I mean, it's karma. You know what I'm saying? You put out good, good comes back. You put out bad, bad comes back. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important. If you don't like a creator's stuff, move along. If you don't like what they do, especially if they have their own email, maybe email them and say, hey, this doesn't look too kosher. You should maybe not do this or whatever. But it's very hard to be so tough-skinned on some of this stuff when you put yourself out there on a daily or weekly basis, however often you put your videos out. It's very hard to put yourself out there for people to nitpick on every little single thing that you do. It's very important now more than ever, as the world is crumbling around us and things are happening that's beyond most of our controls, that we try that much harder to be loving towards one another, to be forgiving, to forgive, and to just move on. I mean, if you don't like stuff, don't be a troll. Don't be one of those people that just sits there and, watch a video and watch a creator just to sit there and nag on them. I mean, I don't understand that. I've got too much time in my, and no, I don't have enough time in my day, I guess, to sit there and watch a creator, to sit there and nitpick and nag on someone, because my time, my life is too important than to just sit there and not want to, build someone up, to help someone along. I mean, yes, I may not agree with everybody and everybody's circumstances and the things that happen, but I don't walk, and neither do you, walk in that person's shoes. We don't know what caused the situation, or we don't know how they got the things that they got. Be grateful that they have the things that they have. Be grateful that they were able to get the things that they wanted. I mean, some of our things, I mean, I don't know for sure if you guys have ever watched The Secret, and they said, oh, won't there be a rush if everybody could get whatever they wanted? But I talked to my husband. I mean, we have a lot of the same goals, but I talked to like my sister. Her goals are totally different from my goals, and that is okay. And that's what it's all about. I mean, we're not going to break the bank by, all of us trying to get the same thing, because the thing is, in our hearts, we know we all want something different, maybe from the next door neighbor or even our spouses or our children. I mean, my daughter's goals is nothing in a line of mine. I still love her to death. I would do anything to the end for her, but it doesn't mean we're the same, and that's okay. I mean, I birthed her, I raised her, but she's different from me, and that's who she is. So, I mean, my thing is today, it just breaks my heart to see people attacking people. It is so easy just to go click and just get out of that video, or don't thumbs up, or, whatever it is that can actually help maybe bring that person up. You don't know the day that they're having, and then have a terrible message come in and nitpick at you, and how that can just really just set off your day. I mean, you don't know, with everything going on, there are a lot of suicidal people. They may not appear to be, but that could be the one thing that could make someone actually do something that they wouldn't normally do. I don't want to be that person, even though I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't want to be that person that made someone pretty much go over the edge. So, love each other, protect each other, be good to each other, because karma does come. Regardless if you believe in God or not, karma does come. And I want to know at the end of the day that I have hopefully made a difference in someone's life, and that I have done what I could to be good to people. Now, there's days I have an off day. Believe me, I I have my off days too. But I don't try to go on someone's page and say, or, email someone and say, hey, you're just ugly, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. If you're having an off day, keep that to yourself. I mean, or keep it to yourself as much as you can without spreading that to others. I mean, spread love. I mean, I can remember the day back in the day. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure all of you guys are old enough, but remember when that movie came out, Pay It Forward, and how squishy and gushy and ushy the world became. And it's like, oh, let me buy someone's food, and let me do this, and let me do that. Where is that now? I mean, the world is so much worse than it was back in the 90s when that movie came out. Love each other. Be there for each other. Bring people up. Know that you've done what you could each day to be that person, to help brought that person up, because you don't know the walk that they have, or you've not walked in their shoes. I mean, like I said, even my sister, I grew up with her. We don't have the same things all the time, but she doesn't tell me all her stuff. I don't tell her all my stuff, but I want to still try to be there to bring her up and help her, make her feel better. I was there with my daughter, and I try to be there to bring her up in as much as possible. But it doesn't stop at just your family or your husband or your wife or your spouse. It's with everyone. Just to smile sometimes at your cashier. I mean, I don't want to be a cashier. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how, like, oh, your shirt's really pretty, or, something. You don't know how that one thing had made someone's day. So try to be nice to each other. Try to love each other. Try to be there for each other, and just love. I mean, That's what it's all about. Know that when you go to bed at the end of the day that you did your part to help someone feel loved and appreciated. And I guess this is it's all about. It's a long rant, but just, you don't know. So just, if you can't be nice, just don't say anything at all. But I love you guys. I appreciate all my subscribers. That for the most part, you guys are absolutely, I could not ask for any better subscribers. You guys have always been there to help build me up on days that I've had my own personal struggles. I still have personal struggles of, what happened to me last year and the permanent scars that I'm going to probably have for the rest of my life. And you guys are there to build me up. So if you can build me up, a stranger that you don't really know, you can do that. I know you guys have the ability to do that to others. So love you guys. Be good to each other. Spread love and joy and peace everywhere you can. Many blessings to you, and have a great day.